Well, school's back in session for many across the region, but some kids just still soaking up those last few days of summer break.
Yeah, Boyd County, they
Yes.
start next Wednesday. So those starting kindergarten, the parents want to make sure their little ones are prepared.
Oh, yes. So August is National Get Ready for Kindergarten Month. And with us to share some top tips from Boyd County Schools, we have teacher Megan Wallace, director of Boyd County Early Childhood Development Academy, Stephanie Lyons, and student Kinsley Markham. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you
We're
for
so
having
glad
us.
to be here.
Kinsley, thanks.
You're welcome.
We're glad you came in.
Yes. Do you want to wave to any of your friends that are out there watching and your family? That's great. So talk about what kind of things can a family do to prepare their child, because kindergarten is a major milestone, as you all know.
So I'll start off, and I'm going to cover 4 main goals, and then these gals will kind of expand on it a little bit. So things we want to do, we want to make sure we read, we want to count, we want to get outside, get moving, and we want to get good sleep. Okay, so if we look at reading, reading is probably one of the most powerful things families can do with their child. It's going to develop literacy and language skills that they need to be successful, not only in kindergarten, but all the way through.
Right.
Okay, so go to your public library, check out books together. If you haven't signed up for Dolly's Imagination Library, make sure to do that. I think Josie might link a page for that there. But you can do that easily online, and we'd like to invite you to come out to our campus and choose a book from our free library, like you see Kinsley doing here. And there's little library locations all over the tri-state, so a quick Google search will show you where those are. So take advantage of the free resources and get reading with your child. The next thing is count. Numeracy and counting is just critical for kids. So when they're at home with you, you're going to count everything. Count toys, count steps. When you're shopping, as things go in the cart, count those. Read books about counting. Yeah, sing songs, simple board games that will develop counting skills as well. So make counting a part of your everyday routine with your child. That will pay off. Very easy, yes, and big dividends. Next, we want to get outside. Find local playgrounds, go on nature walks, and gather collections and look at the qualities of the things that they find. Talk about that and make conversation. That will build gross motor skills, fine motor skills. So very important. Put down the screens and get outside.
I like that.
Yes.
And then the last tip for me is getting good sleep. We take advantage, of making sure our families know a consistent bedtime. That's one of the most important things you can give your child for their overall health and well-being. Their brains will develop. They can learn better when they're well rested. So 3 to 5 year olds need 10 to 12 hours of sleep, parents. So make that a priority.
That is
such an
get
important.
to bed early.
Yes, get to bed early. Turn screens off about an hour before so that their brains can wind down and they can get that good quality sleep.
That's all really good.
Yeah, so let's say it again. We're going to read, we're going to count, we're going to get outside, and we're going to get good sleep every day. And do those 4 things, and your kid will thrive in kindergarten.
That is so good. Okay, Mrs. Wallace, as a kindergarten teacher, what advice can you offer families to really get those kids ready for kindergarten?
Well, expanding on what Stephanie said, I think that reading at home is very important. Students who are read to at home have a higher vocabulary. They have higher empathy for other people, and empathy is a big thing. We want our kids to know that everybody's different. Everyone needs to be accepted. They learn differently. Everyone acts differently and comes from a different home life. So we want them to be more accepting, and reading at home helps with that because a lot of those stories teach empathy. I want my students to come in knowing how to open the things in their lunchbox. It would be a great idea to do a little practice lunch so they can open those pudding cups and juice boxes, because independent skills are very important, that they can kind of self-sufficient, take care of themselves, and do those snaps and buttons and put on those coats and things like that. The fine motor skills, which she talked about, they have weak hands, so they really need to build those fine motor skills at home. We do that as school as well to help them have a better grip on their pencils and crayons. They can do that through playing with Play-Doh, modeling clay, tearing paper, activities. Those all build that fine motor strength.
Oh, good. And now, Kinsley, you're going into 2nd grade this year, but you're a former kindergartner. Any advice for the kids starting kindergarten this year?
They need to learn their phone number, so in case they get lost, they can ask a police officer to help them back to their teacher or to their house.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Is there anything else you think they should know?
They should get to learn their ABCs and how to read.
Yeah,
Right.
and they can learn if they don't know, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's a great tip. Make sure they know their phone number to get in touch with
And
their
their
family.
parents' first and last names.
Yes. And Kinsley talked a lot about being safe and being a good friend. And do you want to talk to him about what it looks like to be a good friend? What are things good friends do?
They could help kids out, share something, or anything like that.
Absolutely. Those are such important things to do.
Kinsley, that sounds like you're going to be a good friend once again in second grade. And I know you just have a few days left of summer break. Have you had a good summer?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's wonderful to hear.
Yes. Well, ladies, we appreciate you all coming in and Kinsley sharing that wisdom for all the kindergartners. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So one more time, what are we going to do with our kids? We're going to read. We're going to count. We're going to get outside, and we're going to get good quality
Oh, I like that
sleep.
idea.
Every day.
That's good for all ages. I'm in for that one too. Yeah. Well, best of luck for the new school year.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kinsley.
Thank you.
You're welcome.